Well, to grow strong, a tree needs the right environment. It needs nourishment from the soil, warm sunlight, and refreshing water. Well, strong friendships also need this environment. It needs a soil of mutual understanding and shared experiences to be able to talk about personal things with someone we know can understand. It needs the warmth of heart-to-heart communication. Yes, even we men need to be able to open our hearts up to friends. And it needs to be refreshed by genuine trust and unselfish actions. Now, some of you have grown up in a more digital environment, online schooling, Zoom, electronic devices. So it may seem easier or even normal to develop friends in a digital world, mainly on social media. But do hundreds of friends or followers on social media provide the same environment we just described of heart-to-heart communication, genuine trust, unselfish actions, especially if we never meet? No. Friends on social media are like plastic trees. It's true. They don't take time to really develop or to grow, but they don't provide the protection, support, and love that we need. They're not the true friends of Proverbs 17:17.
No, for true friends, you need to go to Jehovah's Witnesses, who will, of course, shun you if you ever stop believing as they do. So we've been listening to Thomas Allen Jr., who is part of the Warwick, New York Bethel family. In other words, he works at the world headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses. Basically, most of these talks are being given by Bethel representatives, by people who work in the Jehovah's Witness facilities, specifically in the New York area where the organization is based. So Thomas Allen Jr. isn't a governing body member, isn't a governing body helper as far as I know. He's just working in the same place that they work. And this is basically a model convention that's being chosen to go out to all Jehovah's Witnesses who can't make it for whatever reason to the conventions in person. Anyway, just fascinating to hear him talking there without even a hint of irony about how friends on social media aren't as good as the friends you can make among Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't think anyone wouldn't argue that friendships that you develop in real life are always going to be far more meaningful than social media friends and, by extension, social media followers. You're always going to be limited when it comes to interacting with people digitally, especially people you've never met, versus people who you get to meet in real life and hang out with. That's something that practically everyone's going to agree with. But as for this fake plastic trees nonsense, well, I can't think of anything more fake than a friend who will only extend love and kindness and solidarity so long as you believe as they do. I would rather have a social media follower or a social media friend who I've never met, who values me for who I am, and who will be there regardless of a difference of opinion or a difference in religious belief. I would rather have that than surround myself with artificial Jehovah's Witness friends whose idea of love, the love that never fails, is to drop you like a ton of bricks the moment you stop believing as they do.